Real dolls. Real dolls were first made in America for filmmaking. They look almost as real as humans, and some of them even have genitals. Now, real dolls are about to be introduced to Korean customers who have had a hard time satisfying their sexual desires. However, numerous women oppose the sale of these dolls because they insist that real dolls, especially teenage dolls, might lead to sex crimes. Reportedly, while there are only 2 kinds of male dolls, there are over 100 kinds of female dolls. Campaigners for women's rights say this shows how much our society supports men's sexual desires rather than women's. Recently, lawmakers have also put their heads together to ban the import and sale of childlike real dolls. Whether or not such dolls cause child sexual abuse, we should always protect children from any possible harm. In the UK, if someone imports, distributes, or purchases a childlike real doll, they can be sentenced to up to 1 year in prison. A real doll costs several million won, and customers can customize them. I wonder who would spend such a large amount of money just to satisfy their sexual desires. Although they look as real as human beings, they are still not humans. Extremely lonely single people or sexually dysfunctional men might be potential buyers, though. What is controversial is whether a real doll is just a sex toy or a symbol of sexual exploitation. A common opinion is that selling childlike real dolls and customized ones with a real person's face should be regulated. When people who need protection are commercialized, it must be treated as a social issue. We can satisfy our desires as long as it doesn't harm others or society. Hopefully, real dolls will be used in a positive and responsible way. Talk about it. 1. Have you ever seen a real doll? 2. Why do many women oppose selling them? 3. Is a real doll a sexy toy, or is it more than that? 4. If you were old and single, would you buy a real doll? 5. Have you ever bought an expensive doll or toy? 6. How do you satisfy your sexual desire?